Täytetään laturiin. Sais lataa vähän enemmän, tuo tehostin toimisi paljon paremmin. Saako se vielä kiinni? Tuntuu, että siellä menee voltti vieläkin vähän liian pieneksi ja sen takia ohjausti on vähän jäykkä. Ei lataa tarpeeksi. Siirrytään varavaihtoehtoon. Vakiovaihtoehto. Vakiovaihtoehto. Ainoa oikea. Laturi oli aika paljon viileempi vaihtoa, mitä Ruotsissa oli.
Tässä on
Ai jumalauta!
Remind me something or someone, but I don't know who. I think so. It might be.
Tossa nurkassa mä oon ajanut niin paljon, mutta sanotaan, että jotain muuta kuin autoa.
Tervetuloa Latviaan! Pikeni Niekus. Riga, Latvia. Treenit alkaa nyt. Eka sessiot on mennyt siellä jo A-ryhmä on harjoitellut ja eilen tultiin, kaikki on kunnossa ja nyt mennään testaamaan ekaa kertaa. Sitten tiedetään vasta miten se toimii, mutta kaikki pitäisi olla kunnossa ja toi viimeinen malli, niin se on pikkasen tehty isommaksi. Se on metrin koko alueeltaan niin kuin nopeampi kuin aikaisemmin. Se on ainoa muutos rataa, muuten se on ihan samanlainen ajolinjalta. Käydään koittaa, niin...
Ja voittoputki jatkuu.
Voittoputki jatkuu. Eihän se ole hommakaan mikään täällä sarjassa, eikö niin? Tässä on se, aikaisemmin se välitys ei ollut muutettu, niin kyllä sielläkin on 8 tonnia jenkaa ja kuitenkin pitempi välitys.
Kaikki okei.
On hieno säätö. Välitystä mietitään vaan, riittääkö tuohon ekaa mutkaa vai ei. Kyllä varmaan vähän koittaa vielä. Mä vai? Joo. Ei oo oikein lisättävää vielä edelliseen. Vieläkin vähän hakeellista. Valli rupee menee paremmin. Ei se auta, kun nämä vaatii vaan reenivetoja. Ja vaihtaa se välitys takaisin, jos nyt ei onnistu. Jos nyt ei tule hyvä, niin aluksi meni helpommin se alku, mutta ne on tärkeet saada. Niin, vaihdetaan se takas. Yksi veto ennen sitä. Se on varmaan sitten viimeinen veto, ja sitä alkaa laittaa. Hyökyttelee.
Pull it all out of the bag. Juha Rittinen now, another Finnish driver. Well, the Finnish fans, they're not stop harder drivers this weekend, Dave, and they're not short of cheers. No, because they are going to be raising the roof. Juha Rittinen comes up the line, the Finnish champion, the Drift All-Stars champion. In the Formula Drift, he's been everywhere, and he said Drift Masters is where it's at as he holds it on the circuit, fires some dust into the camera's face, transitions back a little early, dabbing a handbrake to set himself up for that inside zone as Rittinen now, 900 horsepower being unleashed from underneath the bonnet of the Silvia S15. Back up onto the wall goes Rittinen. Rittenen's once again another driver here for business as Juha Rittinen, job done.
Oh, just picked up, Ian. Just picked up in the last couple of runs.
Yeah.
Rittinen you know what? When he's on, it's very hard to turn him off.
Oh, yeah.
Jäpä pudotti pyörän.
Niin pudotin. Mä tulin kovaa siihen entryyn ja viimeisten liian
Muuten ihan.
Mut siis oli ok veto ja mä tiedän, me saatiin hyvät pistet sinne, että mä tiedän, että mä tein vikaa. Tai niinku virheitä. Nyt kun mä pääsen niistä eroon, niin sit se on aika lähelle sitä.
Hei, piste paremmin kuin haanpää.
Ai taas! Kyllä lähelle meni. Ei mut ihan... Olen ihan tyytyväinen pisteisiin 82, koska mä tiedän, että mä tein mokia siinä. Se tippui rengas alussa ja pari klippiä. Pikkasen voinut olla paremmin, mutta siihen nähden tuli mun mielestä ihan ok pisteet. Kaaviossa ollaan jo varmasti. Seuraavaa nyt sitten vähän samanlainen, mutta sitten vähän enemmän vielä ehkä ätäkkiä ja koittaa semmoista ilman tätä mokia. Ei se kaukana olisi se 90, jos tosta tuli ton verran, että jonkunlainen tatsi siinä on jo. Kokeillaan. Ei jos se ei tule enää penalteja, niin sitten no penalties anymore. Kokeillaan. Mennään tsemppaan muita vielä ja toivotaan, että kaikki suomalaiset on kaaviossa.
Juha Rintanen up next.
Yeah, 82.
So he's not in the top 10, so I was completely wrong in what I said. And so is Pishkansky.
Retract that
I'm
statement
going to retract.
for a moment.
Just delete the last
that
2
bit.
minutes of my maths.
18th for the moment for Juha Rintanen with an 82.
But he's in.
He's in the show.
So now it's just to try and go for goals.
Now it's for goal. Every run is for topping qualifying because no one else can go out, no one else can come back in. Here we go. Nice run from Juha Rintanen at the moment. Nice initiation on the foot brake. Didn't look like he handbraked whatsoever. Very nice line from Rintanen. This is looking tidy. Can he get deep? Yes, he can. Question answered. As Juha Rintanen goes wide up on the curb, unfazed though from Rintanen. As he goes for outside zone 5, he wavers and wanders. Gets himself into it. Up into the wall goes Rintanen. He's going for a big score here.
I liked the jump.
The words nearly didn't come out of your mouth.
I was about to say, I liked the jump because it was more exciting.
The big question all year at this championship. How wide did he go?
It's hard.
Oh, it didn't.
It's not too bad.
From that camera angle, it doesn't look that bad. I think
but it wobbled him to the wall.
I think he could go 10 more.
You think so?
I think he could.
Well, we're about to find out. It's less than his first score. I think it's to the wall. The transition back to the wall, he gets to that outer zone very late, and he wobbles into it, and that's a mistake.
Yeah.
But
No niin, päivä olisi pulkassa. Koitin tuohon toiseen saada vähän enemmän akrea ja onnistukin, mutta mä tein sit mokan sit taas lopussa siinä vallille tultaessa. Se jäi vähän vajaaksi. Liikaa. En tiedä. Oma moka. 80 oli toinen. Ekasta saatiin kuitenkin 82. Tämä meni silleen hyvin, että keskikorvella on samat pisteet ja haan päällä samat pisteet. Ja sitten
Haapäällä on 81.
Niin, Haapäällä on 81, sorry.
Se on muutama asia.
Ja Heinosella on 80, että se on nyt sitten... Me ollaan jatkossa. Päästään huomiselle, mutta meilläkin on samoja pisteitä taas Keskikorven kanssa. Mä olin äsken ehkä 17. Ei, mutta ei me jouduta vastakkain silloin. No joo, katsotaan. Mut joo, kaikki toimii. Auto toimii. Pulttitsekkiä. Syödään. Tentoudutaan. Korjataan huomiseksi. Ei muuta kuin vetoja. Kyllä kaikki nyt rupeaa rata istuun taas. Hetken sen aina menee, että se rupeaa toimimaan. Pikkuhiljaa. Niin, ei mulla muuta. Sulle sanottavaa. Jes, pois. Lauantai, aamu, treenipäivä ja kisapäivä. Treeniä 2,5 tuntia nyt. Mä oon niin kauan ajeta, mutta nyt pääsee testaamaan vähän paria ajoa ja lasketaan rengaspaineita. Meillä on niin kovia vastustajia tulossa, että on pakko yrittää saada pitoa lisää vähän sen. Kokeillaan löytää semmonen hyvä raja, millä pystyy kuitenkin ajamaan vielä. Testing. Toivottavasti menee hyvin. Esittely top 3 kakkoseen ja siellä tulee taas Red Bullin lentokoneita vissiin. Vähän esittelijä meille. Oli tosi makea kyllä viimeksikin. Kiitos!
Finish guys! Okay, let's watch the aviation.
Yesterday, I feel like in the world champion in hockey. Everybody finished.
Visiem latviešiem priekšu šodien redzēt. Paldies, ka atnācāt.
You have to get the same for the Latvians.
Gāja diezgan smagi šodien. Man ir...
No, because of the distances they're traveling, they're having to move the car to the next event and repair it there before the start of competition.
Yeah, of course.
So it's a very tough game, this European Championship, compared to a national drift championship. And Finnish fans back in action because their boy Juha Rintanen is on the start line. He's going up against Michael Reichardt. Reichardt putting in some moves in practice, some crazy angle and moves from the driver from the Czech Republic, but he's watched his countrymen go out, but in the battle before, he wants to fly the Czech Republic flag. Well, he's going to have to fly it over the Finnish one as Juha Rintanen will be in the chase position. Rintanen, a lot of experience on this track. He's going to have to use it here in the chase position as they fire through the gears, and a weird initiation from Michael Reichardt. Very late, very wide, and 2 wheels over, it looked like for me.
Yeah, that was very wild from Juha Rintanen and Mikko Reichardt. Reichardt, though, led Juha Rintanen off the circuit on that initiation. You can see Juha Rintanen holding back. Mikko Reichardt now gets himself into that final outside zone, finds the wall. Rintanen gets himself dialed in, sticks it to the door, doesn't want to leave any questions unanswered by the judges. Yeah.
It's not a very easy corner to get around. It's quite slight. You got to be a lot of speed. And again, the judge was saying, well, you got about a meter or two there. I want you to be in. If you're over it, we're going to eliminate it. If you're inside it, we're going to eliminate you. So it's very, very tough.
They've given him a very small alley to put very big cars down at high speed.
Yeah, very little room for error there. And
yeah.
An error can be exaggerated very quickly if you go off the track.
It certainly can. Well, Juha Rintanen now leads out Mikko Reichardt, second half of the run coming up, and Rintanen will want to lay down a perfect lead line. Nicely done this time. Look at Mikko Reichardt, though, right on the inside. He's going to go wide, drops a wheel off the track, and I think Mikko Reichardt has just sealed his own fate here at round 4 in Latvia. As Juha Rintanen goes nice and wide in outside zone 4, fires into that final outside zone, hooks the car up, gets on the throttle, dials in on the angle, puts the car to the wall, or contact with Reichardt before they cross the line.
Oh, Reichardt just absolutely slammed into Rintanen halfway through. I think Reichardt hit Rintanen and the wall at the one time.
At the same time, yeah.
I think there wasn't much Reichardt didn't hit on both of those runs, but and then come back even louder the next day. Here we go. It looks like it's going to be a one more time between Juha Rintanen and Michael Reichardt. One more time. David, I'm going to go back to you.
And Marcin is incredible at his job.
Well, there was never a question we would do that.
Exactly.
Let's get back to it. Reichardt in the lead. Rintanen in the chase. Let's get into that first corner, boys. Clean and on power. Reichardt, late initiation, gets it right though. Drops out of that inner zone though, a little shallow. As Rintanen now has to brake, but he straightens the car up. Mistake from Rintanen. He's in no man's land here, diving through the course, got caught in the smoke. Got to be a little careful here, got to get onto that wall. Reichardt does a good job in the lead position. Rintanen in a little bit of no man's land here, trying to catch up. And Rintanen's car very fast as well as they come across the line. Couple of mistakes creeping in for both guys again. These are the ones that have a lot of discussions behind the scenes. We're going to switch him around. Rinton now, if he has gripped that car up, should be like a rocket ship here, going through this course. Nothing in his way. He goes fast as he wants. Some of these guys running closer, near enough. 1,000 horsepower as they throw into the first corner. Rinton, nice line from Rinton, staying wide on that outer zone. Reinhardt quite shallow in the chase. Reinhardt getting a little bit caught on the inside. Still in the fight though as Rinton misses that outer zone. The transition back. Oh, Reinhardt's going way too fast. He's off the track, firing through. I think he might have deviated a tire there as Rinton fires to the outside zone. Oh, and Rinton's in the wall. Reinhardt's in the wall. That was a crazy run. The Finnish fans scream in delight. They might be right.
I think they might be right. I think they know. That lead run from Juha Rintonen was pretty special.
There's definitely 2 wheels off of Reinhardt there. No question.
No question. I think that lead run from Juha Rintonen was pretty special. That was nice. It was very clean.
Yeah.
Look at this. Okay, first outside zone, not nice. You can see him left foot braking the whole way down the hill. Nice transition back. Look how he collects that inner zone. Perfect. He gets all the way out to outside zone 3. Transitions back. He gets this job done. Does all the slowing with the angle of the car. Back on full throttle. And that throws the smoke in the face of Mikael Reinhardt. And then the entry into the final outside zone from Juha Rintonen was textbook. In it, full throttle, angle, committed.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'm in agreement. Nice. I'm in agreement watching the drone, the beautiful drone shots there, giving us a great story of the battle. Looks to me like Reinhardt, those 2 wheels off, will probably seal his fate here. And it's going to be Juha Rintonen going through to the top 16. Finland are there. They're in the top 16. The fans are going absolutely bananas in the grandstands. Next up, Jack Shanahan, Juha Rintonen. The big boy finals keep on coming, and we're only in the top 16. Shanahan, 98 in qualifying, finished second. Rintonen took out, well, I'll tell you one thing about Rintonen. He took out everybody all this year, but never really reached the heights of what we thought.
No.
Always good at battle or two, doesn't get to the podium. He's going to be looking at Shanahan saying, I know Jack Shanahan's good. I know I can push. I know I can go fast. He's not going to be messing up on the entry. And he's focused.
Yeah, he's laser focused. And like you say, Dave, he knows he can trust Shanahan. Well, we're off. Through the chicane goes Shanahan, through the gears goes Rintonen, down they come, looking for a big initiation. Rittenen's right there, but a little bit of ground separates them. As now Shanahan starts to pull away, falls out of outside zone 1. Rintonen looks to shortcut the circuit, cuts through, goes wide, drops wheels off the outside edge of the circuit, puts the car into a spin. But Shanahan doesn't look too rock steady either, Dave. Both of the drivers looking a little shaken, a little stirred. This one, are we starting to see the drivers start to fall apart?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If Shanahan, which he very nearly did, he debeated a tyre going off the track. If he had completed that run, that would have been 2 incompletes, because Juha Rintonen incompleted, and I think Shanahan was very close to incompleting after it. He finished the run, but was he 2 wheels off the track?
Right, I'm hearing in my ear from the guys in the truck, did Shanahan DB the tyre when he jumped the curb? Because if he did...
He did. He definitely did.
That means he may not be able to complete the second run. If Rittenen's car is still in one piece...
Watch, look.
Can
as
he
it goes into the gravel,
DB?
when he comes out, there ain't no tyre on that wheel as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's no tyre on that rim. Unless it rebeaded somehow.
Yeah, but he can't inflate it.
No.
He can't put hands on the car. 2 minutes to cool the car. Only put hands on the car if there was contact.
Don't know, but it looked to me on it.
Well, here we go.
To me,
we've got the slow-mo from the Phantom. It's DB'd.
Yeah.
It's off. If Rittenen's car is still 4 tyres on, able to compete, Rintonen might have just taken out Shanahan, the second-place championship fighter. And Shanahan won't have even known that Rintonen threw it away behind him.
No, and I think Shanahan in the car will think he's thrown it away anyway, because he's gone off the track.
Earlier on, he mentioned to Becky, down there, behind us, that he's not got no radios. So the spotters, oh, he's angry. He's angry, Dave.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Oh, and I'm hearing it in my ear. Rittenen's ready to go. Shanahan's out. Shanahan is out, Dave.
That's a big one. That's a Shanahan can't. Rintonen gets the win. That's what we're thinking.
That's exactly what the rules state, David. Oh. Are you all right? Dave's thrown the hat out of the commentary tower. He's got his hands on his head. And he to the top 8.
And Juha Rinto, I mean...
Well, I mean, he's going to do a full run because there's nothing wrong with the car. All he did was put the rear wheels in the gravel, saved it from the tyre
And
wall.
if I was to bet on anyone to do an initiation at this point, I think it'd be Juha Rinto, one of the most experienced drivers on the grid.
Dave's got 1,000 Finnish fans in the grandstand. He's going to go out there and put on a smoke show.
They are about to erupt when he comes in front of them here because he's just got himself into the top 8.
Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when you just think that things are going to get easy and things are going to be normal, Juha Rintonen, out of nowhere, with the stroke of luck, takes Jack Shanahan out of competition. Could that be the stroke of luck that Rintonen has needed for the last 3 years? He's been at the Drift Masters European Championship.
I'll tell you one thing, if you ever, you know, when they talk about on, you know, football teams, it's unexplainable.
Well, look, I'm just going to put something else into perspective now. This is going to come in, it's going to be official, we all know the decision. Juha Rintonen gets the win, moves through to the Grade 8. Dave, think about this. Peter Vincek's in the Grade 8. Juha Rintonen just took Jack Shanahan out of the Grade 8. I want to know from Becky what Juha's thinking.
Juha, amazing. You have got the fans on your side and you've got the luck on your side. Today you are through to the top 8. We saw you down in the pits helping Henry Hamper there, getting his car back on track. What is going through your mind right now? Is it the Finnish fans that have got you going?
That's surely one thing, the Finnish fans. It's awesome to be here with so many fans. Kiitos kaikki. It's been a little bit of struggle with our drives, but I didn't want to win Jack this way. But gladly we still did, and a win is a win, so we'll see how we do.
A win is a win, and congratulations, you're going through to the next round. Did Henry get his car all back together? How long did it take you to actually put those wheels back on and get it all back?
No, not too much. He was an awesome driver. The alignment wasn't perfect, but he did it.
Do you want to say anything to your Finnish fans in Finnish?
Sure. Kiitos oikeasti kaikki suomalaiset, että olette tullut tänne ensimmäistä kertaa. Näin hieno yleisö. Ensi vuonna vielä enemmän, eikö niin?
Thank you so much, Juha. Congratulations.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Finnish fans, thousands of them up in the grandstand saying, this is our boy.
I thought I was going to get a moment to calm down, Dave. Not a chance this weekend.
It keeps on coming. Here we go. James Dean, the machine, in the lead position as the higher qualifier. Juha Rintonen, the sole Finnish driver, left in the competition, and he's got the speed for James Dean. So this is going to be interesting as they come off the line.
It certainly is, Dave. They're matched in power, they're matched in car, are they matched in grip, are they matched in pace? Well, they've both got the same amount of talent. Dean fires in nice and early. Juha Rintonen goes for a late initiation, loses a little bit of ground to James Dean. He transitions way too early. Rintonen's up on the grass, up on the curb. He loses miles of ground as James Dean fires that car across the circuit. Now looks for the final outside zone. Rintonen once again lost in the smoke, transitions offline. Now starts to find the side of James Dean's S15, but it's a big mess from Rintonen.
He went for it. He went for it and it didn't work out. His position. We've seen James Dean have issues here in the past. We saw fan belts come off the car. We saw power steering belts come off the car. This is a hopes and dreams fix here for Marcin and Maciek on the start line. Put a bit of gaffer tape on there. Car looks great.
He'll do the job.
Yeah, he'll get through the first corner. I don't know if that gaffer tape is tested for 140 kilometers an hour.
Is it speed rated for these kinds of insane speeds?
Here we go. Juha Rintonen's going to test that anyway as he comes through the gears into that first corner. Dean with the advantage, but keep your eyes on this one.
This one's going to be hot and heavy. Look at this, Juha Rintonen absolutely laser focused. Straight line initiation. Rintonen gets himself into the outside zone. Nice job, Dean in the chase. Oh, Dean dips the front bumper up onto the door. Dean not messing around now as he transitions through the smoke. Juha Rintonen goes for that perfect wide line. Dean transitions before him, looks for the door. Dean out of the zone, but he can be. Oh, Dean wavers as Juha Rintonen dials a big angle on the wall.
Wow. James Dean took a bigger risk than he needed to there.
Let's keep going.
Well, you know what? The biggest story for that for me was Dean had the pace for Rintonen, and Rintonen's one of the fastest guys on the track. Dean's got the pace for everybody, if that's the case. I'll tell you what, Dean has more than that. He's got a spot in the top 4. He's through into the top 4. The machine, well, they plugged him back in this weekend. They hit the C-Trail all delete, and he's back to business.
Yeah, they did a reboot software update. He's back in the show. He's back in the championship.
You
Look
can
at
see
that.
the relief.
Puts his hands together. He's seen some big names fall out. All he
Suomen Kalle. Se on teillä. Suomen Kalle ja Suomen Rintonen! 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 Rintonen!
Kiitos.
Ole hyvä.
No niin, Riika olisi taputeltu. Oli aika hullu kisat taas. Ihan älyttömästi näitä suomalaisia täällä. Ja tosi makea meininki. Hyvät kisat. Meidän osalta kisat nyt päättyi top 8. Olisi ollut hieno vielä päästä siitä eteenpäin, mutta vähän koko päivä nyt tänään, kun nostettiin pitoon, niin oli vähän ongelmia, varsinkin hitaampien perässä. Et tuli tehtyä sitten mokia sen takia, mutta se oli vähän semmoinen pakko kuitenkin sitten, kun tuli nopeampia vastaan, niin silloin tarvittiin sitä pitoa. Ja sitä on vähän huono, varsinkaan treeneissä sitten vaihtaa koko ajan, kun puo tulee vastaan. Mutta kisassa kuitenkin oli Rijkaardt oli ekana ja sitten päästiin jatkoon, se oli vähän kämmejä. Sitten tuli Jack Shanahanin, molemmat tipotti renkaat pihalle siinä vedossa. Jack yritti varmaan aika kovaa karkuun, tiesi, että me oltiin nopeet. Niin se teki kans mokan siinä, sillä lähti rengas vanteelta ja meillä ei, joten me päästiin sitten seuraavaan vetoon, että täällä ei 5 minuuttisia ole ollenkaan, että se on raaka peli. Jos lähtee omasta syystä rengas vanteelta, niin se on sitten siinä. Se ei ole kovin mielissään, mutta tämmöistä tää peli on. Sitten tosiaan top 8, niin päästiin sitten niinkin helppo kuin James Deania vastaan. Eli aika helppo tämä meidän kaavi ollut tähän saakka. Mutta mä tiesin, että Deani ei ole ehkä ihan niin nopea kuin Jack, että se ajaa Falkenilla, että se ei pysty ihan samaan. Ja siltä se tuntuikin sitten, kun ajettiin ekana perässä. Hienosti pysyin ekan putkan perässä, mutta sitten pikkasen liian nopea suunnanvaihtaja. Se haki liian ison kulman siihen ja mä kämmäsin siinä tosi isosti. Ja melkein pyörähdin, mutta onneksi sain sen pidettyä. No toisaalta sillä ei ollut mitään mitään merkitystä tai lopputulokseen. Että loppu oli vähän semmoista kiinniottamista sitten ja loppujen kohti saatikin Deani kiinni. Mutta sitä vastaan aina kiva ajaa, kun tietää, että se menee aina klippeihin ja silloin niin hyvä se ajo, niin pystyy aina ajaa niin omat maksimit periaatteessa perässä. Nyt vaan tuli moka. Ja liidistä vastaan sitten meni kyllä tosi hyvin, että se oli varmaan yksi parhaita vetoja kanssa täällä. Että harmi, että tuli tommosia mokia. Koitetaan karsia niitä. Koko ajan yritetään karsia mokia ja tänä vuonna ollaan onnistuttu siinä ehkä paremmin kuin aikaisemmin, että auto on paljon helpompi ajaa. Ja seuraava kisa on sitten 3 viikon päästä on Saksassa, teidänkin kisa. Se on ihan erilainen, se ei ole näin nopea, siellä ollaan vallilla lähes koko ajan. Et se on semmoinen hitaampi ja tekninen, isosta kulmasta isoon kulmaan, koko ajan mennään vallin vieressä. Niin se on ihan täysin eri kuin Riika. Riika on hemmetin vaikea ja se on vähän eri lailla vaikea, mutta mä uskon, että se sopii meille jopa paremmin. Välissä ei oikeastaan ole mitään. Ahvenista on ainoa S, mikä olisi nyt, mutta se on niin lähellä Saksan kisaa, että sinne ei varmaan mennä. Mut tästä on hyvä jatkaa. Auto on kuitenkin teknisesti ehjä, kaikki toimii. Nytkin me kai tehty mitään.
Vaihelaatikko pitää käyttää silti.
Joo, vaihelaatikossa on semmoinen ei nopeusanturi, vaan vaihdeanturi, mikä näyttää vaihteen, mikä vaihde on silmässä. Niin se on varmaan löystynyt, se vähän haki se. Välillä vähän kävi 3 ja 4 siellä, vaikka ei vaihdettu vaihetta. Se täytyy varmaan ottaa irti ja kiristää se anturi ja säätää se, kalibroida. Mutta Muuten ei mitään tuommoista teknistä vikaa ole. Kerätään auto hyvin preppaa Saksaa ja katsotaan. Siellä ei varmaan ihan yhtä paljon suomalaisia ole, mutta ehkä ensi vuonna sitten Riikassa tai jopa Ruotsissa. Hyvä, hienoa, että Suomi drifting nousee. Suomalaiset, kaikki ei päässyt kaavioon, mutta kaikilla oli hauskaa. Muut näki, että minkälaista tää homma on ja viedään Suomen driftingia eteenpäin. Ja kiitos kaikille faneille, että tuutte kattoon tänne. Tää on oikeasti hieno, että oli näin paljon porukkaa. Ensi vuonna varmasti enemmän. Tästä hyvä jatkaa. Yes, palataan. Paikka.